One of the best results to come from the widespread use of the internet is the ease of access for finding breaking news. Not since television news began airing have we seen such a massive step in advancing how easy it is for anyone to find out what's happening in their community and in the world at large. Of course, with that ease of access also comes the unfortunate spread of misinformation. If you're trying to find excellent news sources to keep up with current events, along with a healthy amount of commentary from across the political spectrum, you've come to the right place. Let's take a look at how to find reliable news sources on the internet. First things first, it's important to separate news stories from editorialization. Most major publications, both locally and on a national or global scale, have branches of their companies dedicated to both reporting hard news and writing opinion pieces based around that current news. Almost all newspaper sources mark their opinion pieces as such, and most of these newspapers can typically lean to one side of the aisle in their editorial pieces. The Washington Post, for example, has a left-leaning editorial board, while the Wall Street Journal's editorial board is mostly made up of conservative thinkers. Both of these sources, however, typically offer straightforward news stories without massive editorialization from the author. Once you move away from classic news sources, however, things grow more complicated. In our vast media landscape, most modern news publications have mixed editorialization with news in a way that can make it harder than ever to find the fabled, unbiased news reporting. From cable news to new media publications, it's harder than ever to find content that doesn't have some sort of slant. Sources like Vox, CNN, MSNBC, and Crooked Media all offer news reporting from mostly liberal-thinking authors. Meanwhile, sources like Fox News, The Daily Caller, The Federalist, and National Review all report through a conservative lens. That doesn't mean you can't consume media from a source that reflects your views. At its core, bias is not inherently bad as long as you know that it's there, and one of the best ways to consume ideas is to listen to a variety of viewpoints on a topic, so long as you have a core base of facts to work off. That's why fact-checking sites like PolitiFact, FactCheck.org, and Snopes are important to ensure that you know what's true and false when diving into the world of reporting online. These sites are typically well-sourced, making it easy to check their facts yourself if you're looking to ensure they're telling the truth. Finally, if you do wish to consume news without an ounce of bias, slant, or editorialization, those sources do still exist, even in a polarized world. Sources like C-SPAN, the Financial Times, and Foreign Policy tend to minimize their bias, making them easy recommends. Of course, they're far from the only sources online to provide unbiased news. We found that the site Media Bias Fact Check supplies readers with excellent roundups of the best sites for both unbiased news and sources from the left and right. Media Bias Fact Check also provides readers with a list of satire sites like The Onion and questionable sources including Breitbart, The Daily Stormer, and Democratic Moms, all of which have been known to peddle false or misleading news in the past. If you like this guide, make sure to check out these other videos you might like, and subscribe to Tech Junkie for brand new videos every day.